when we were being salamiwad, if I may use that terminology, tulikuwa tunasalamiwa. Sasa unapata mtu mzima, wengine hata ni profesa, anajua sheria, lakini anachukua namba ya Mudavadi, anabwaga kule nje, anasema msalamie. And he's a professor, deliberately infringing the privacy laws. You know, and basically calling for anarchy. Why is Australia looking at reviewing the laws and making sure that they protect their children? You know, so that they are not subjected to this harassment. You wake up one day and you have your sister, or you have your daughter, or you have your son, and your son is being bastardized, or your daughter is being bastardized on social media. My friend, how does it feel? How would it feel? Why have we been seeing high rates of suicide in some of those countries? Because these are young people. How do they manage such an affront? They do not know how. So some might end up committing suicide. So we also have an obligation as a country to think through these things, bring it up even in our educational curricula, so that there can be responsible use of these tools, the artificial intelligence that we are now going to embrace as we go into the future. We really have to think carefully as a nation and have a conversation so that we all know what are the rules of the game. Hata kwa football, ukishika mpira ni handball. You now have a substantive minister in office. The Honorable Kabogo is not a stranger to you. Maybe at a personal level, yes, for some of you, but in terms of the public space, he's not a stranger to you or a stranger to us. He has been a parliamentarian. He has served as a governor of Kiambu. He's a businessman. And the way I know him is somebody who is very forthright, courageous. He speaks his mind. And on your behalf, I wish to congratulate him on his appointment by President William Ruto. And my request to you is to accord him all the support, all the advice that is necessary so that he can serve the people of Kenya appropriately and in a manner that brings equity and fairness to all our people.
Ukitaka kujua kitu kama tutachoma ama tutabani, kitu kama pornography, tukipata njia ya kuzuia hiyo tutazuia, because inaharibu watoto. Inaharibu watoto kabisa. I don't want to say this because, allow me. You imagine you have a daughter and a son. And because you live in Nairobi, there are only 2 bedrooms. Yours and the mother, and the rest for children. Do you imagine what your son at the age of 9 and your daughter at the age of 7 would start thinking of doing because of what they see? Nyinyi mnasikia vile ninasema jamani? Can you picture that thing in your own house? Because of pornography available easily on the net. Nyinyi mkitaka kwenda kuandika hiyo andikeni, lakini it is a very serious problem. And I hope you guys and us can take it upon ourselves to have a discussion in our country about morals, about the do's and the do not do's, so that we have a good country au sio jameni? Mimi nitakuwa kipaumbele ya kujaribu kusaidia, and then tap into the energy and innovation of these young men and women. And I say Gen Z is my business.
Globally, we just saw yesterday the Supreme Court of the United States of America.
You know, I thought you were already ahead of me in West.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
how are you?
What's it?
Habari.
Nzuri sana.
Sema.
Niko salama.
Nice to see you.
My first day of work.
Excellent. Saturday.
After so many years.
One of the things it's doing is to institutionalize exactly what we do.
And now we also very grateful that we have our CS Excellency, and we will hand over him to him from the ministry. In the ministry we have two state departments. The state department needs to go to his seat.
He goes to his seat.
A photo there.
Yes.
And then
Shaping Kenya's road and hazard implementation. And from here we shall visit Ghana and yeah, I look forward to it.
Unataka nigeti?
Are we okay?
Sipopigia waziri makofi kidogo.
David Mgonyi, Director General Communication Authority. Communication Office of the CS.
Every state officer and government official should be conversant with universal health care, MSMEs, agriculture and food security below. In his wisdom, the president
Pigeni makofi bana.
and that foundation has led us to where we are today, that we are actually.
Thank you, sir.
The handover reports and they're all signed.
Asante sana.
So